Hi everyone, welcome to another update. Sorry about missing one. Yesterday I was a bit busy. Um, in a few hours we're going to have some news come out, the non-farm payrolls, the unemployment. That could make a few green or red candles here and there depending on the news. The way I see it is if the employment figures are up, it's bad for inflation. So it means that if the employment figures are up, that the businesses are going to have to pay more to get staff, and then it drives inflation up. So we'll see what happens. It's always hard to tell with this one. It might not do anything at all, to be honest. But anyway, so where we're at the moment. Actually, one thing I might add with that is when you get the news, it's not unusual to see a big push in one direction. So just say it went up here and then it'll come down. Or the other way is, it might come down and then go up. But that's probably a more likely solution. But we'll see what happens. Personally, I don't trade during news. And well, when I say that, I do if I call it happy hour. So it's like a gambling account, and that is when I literally throw the rules out the window and just see what happens. But that's with a different account, and I don't care what happens to the money in it. And there's usually a few of us having a laugh while we're doing it. So, that's how serious I take the news is unless I'm gambling, I don't I don't I don't trade during that time because from experience I lose money. So, and I think everyone does. Um, well, you get lucky every now and again, but let's look at the daily. Let's go back to the day. So this is Bitcoin, obviously. Still got my position at break even. I did take 75% of the profit here. I didn't update his on that. We had a nice rejection off that. See, these lines they're supposed to be zones. So, you can see this is a zone. Big rejection off it. Let's see what happens with this news. There's no reason that can't break out, but I'm expecting down. Hopefully the news tonight's a catalyst for it. Let's look at ETH. I haven't covered ETH much. And ETH's the main coin I used to trade until a few weeks ago when Bitcoin took over the dominance. So what I'm talking about there is, so Ethereum versus BTC. See how it's heading down? Now if we look at that the other way, it'll be a rising wedge, wherever it is. Anyway, so that's why I started trading BTC, because BTC is the one heading up. It's the one to trade. Well, it's the one that's making the most. So I'm putting more money into BTC now. The cash I've got, the dollar cost average, I'm buying. Not every day, but I'm definitely buying. I'm waiting for another low, like I was saying, all on ETH as well. I believe there's a low in here, but this could rattle around in here and then push. But, with the news today, we get a break above, I think it was like 1900 or something I worked out earlier. Oh no, it must be more than that. I can't remember. And off we go. And up and onwards. So this is a good looking graph, and I'll do a video on this one day, but if you see this structure, looks identical. This is, there's a thing called the, so, can we get a picture of that up big? So, see all of this. If you haven't seen this, look it up. I sort of think we're in this position here, where we're coming into this hope. Everyone's hoping that they haven't wasted their money. Because it's the daily, remember? So that's what this is talking about. So, you know, everyone, if you were around in the bull run, I got in when it was $5,000, wherever it is. But, you know, everyone's making money, and then when it was dropping, everyone's like, oh, what's going on? No, it'll bounce back. Like, anyway, it didn't. And, yeah, we came down, but, you know, I believe we're in this uptrend again here. So, you know, everyone's depressed and disbelief and, oh, I've lost my cash, and, you know, it's time for the new crowd to jump in. So, and if you look on this in a log chart, I haven't actually done this for a long time. Oh, no, I'm going to forget about that. But you'll find that these steps are actually in proportion with each other. And then, like this one here is like the same as that one and the same as that one. But you got to look at it on logarithmic. But I don't know how to do that. I'd have to work it out. Anyway, so we're getting off the subject. So in a few hours, 8:30. Let me look here. Eastern Time, US. There's going to be some news. Expect some big candles. The only other thing I've got to say is just oh yeah. I wouldn't be trading right now. If you haven't got a position, I'd wait. With the Bitcoin, let it come back to you. Even if it does moon, just say it did something stupid and went up here. It's gotta come back. So just let it go. Think of it like the you know, like the race that you forgot to put your ticket on with the horses. The horses have run. There's nothing you can do about it. Don't jump on halfway. Honestly, just let it go. There's always going to be a new setup. So if this does keep going up, you know, good luck to it. And then we'll actually have some better structure then, and we can see how far it does go, and then we'll know better where we are, because at the moment we've got like a 1-2-1-2 setup. You know, the wave 3 is the one you want to be on, but you know, I've got my take wins just here at 40, because that's a big resistance area. But yeah, anyway, well, yeah, that was all I wanted to make you aware of. The news is coming soon, so buckle up if you're a scalper. And I'm going to start that challenge very soon as well. That I'll put a 500 or 1,000 in an account, and I'll try and double it in 30 days, and it'll all be transparent, and I'll show you how I do it, and it should be fun. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you want to see, so I can give you what you want. So anyway, thanks for watching. Catch us later. Bye.